Hey guys, I just got back from the tuning shop and they had a business matter they had to attend to. So I couldn't get it done today, so I'm gonna reschedule. No big deal. I'll do some more data logging. I just want to go over what I've done to the car so far so that people kind of know what to look for and what kind of research to kind of plan for what you're doing with this. So to start, I upgraded my tires. They're Continentals Extreme Sports. They're 275 by 40 by 20. I put the little wheel spikes on. My fuel door was looking kind of rough, so I changed that out. eBay for like 30 bucks. My fuel pump, I changed out to a 450, so that way I got plenty of fuel. These are my custom gauges. You got boost, fuel pressure, and wideband. I also got a 4th gauge, which I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna mount it to for the supercharger temp. I went with the Trinity 2 Diablo. It was on sale when I did it. I kind of messed up a little bit because I didn't go with my tuner first to find out what they use. So my tuner up here uses HP. He prefers it. It's a little easier to use. So if you guys do an unlock computer, get with your local tuner that you're using to figure out what they prefer and what's easier for you guys. That way you're not wasting money. We can still use it. Just takes a lot more time to do it. So that's basically everything in here, minus, the WearTech floor mats. Nothing really other than that. So go to the engine bay. We'll start off with the little breather I added. Yes, these are Hellcat valve covers. You really don't need them, but it made it a lot easier for this build if you do. If not, you have to tap your old ones to help with the pressure so you don't pressurize the crank and blow it up. And you have to figure out a way to put oil in it if you use your old valve covers. Because on the intake, I'll show you in a second, the oil goes in like right here. So everybody was asking about my intake, air intake. It was blue, so I covered it. If you read some of the reviews, sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. Everybody's got a mixed review. It was the cheapest route versus buying the whole stock system. I upgraded this pulley to a bigger one because the clearance right here I didn't like too much, so it just made it a little bit better. The reservoir for the Hellcat pipeline goes down to my intercooler, which you can see, and you can barely see the pump that I put on for it. So this is a used Hellcat supercharger I got from a friend. He upgraded his Hellcat to a red eye, so he gave me a really good deal on this. I had to get the fuel rails because it didn't come with it. And you notice on the Hellcat they have 4 map sensors. There's one here, 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 and then one in the back. So I left that one in there stock just to plug the hole. I tapped this to put my boost gauge in. I put this stock one back here so it covers that hole, and then I have an SRT4 map sensor here. You just gotta shave a little bit on the sensor and your plug will fit in, and your tuner can actually adjust that to make it work for you. I'm running NGK Iridium spark plugs. I got the part number on my table over here so you guys can see it. I did spend a little bit of money to get this painted to match the car. Of course, you guys know about the adapter plates. You can see there from MMX. The custom 2 pulleys, and there's a bracket that came with them. I did have to shave on this side right there because it was touching my pipe that goes back to the back of the engine, or the back side of the engine I should say. I shaved that a little bit to make it work. I am running a 1005 K6 belt, so that way the alignment lines up decently. That's really everything underneath the hood right now that I've done. Like I said, the fuel rails I had to order. I ordered the injectors from the dealership my wife works at, so prices are a little bit better for me. As far as sensors and stuff like that, I don't trust used unless you really know the person. So I went ahead and got new. So the price will be different depending on what you guys decide to do. And another thing too, on the 5.7 and 6.4s, the coils are flipped where the plugs are upright. So when I flipped these, I had to redo all the wiring. And of course, you know, with most wiring, they just spin it all the way around. So I went and pulled each pin out and reran all the wires and cut back the wire harness all the way to the back. I did a video on that a while ago. So this is the Evap system that usually sits back here on the 5.7s. I talked to a friend of mine. He said, might as well leave it hooked up. It's not going to hurt anything. It'll kind of alleviate some of the smell. And then you can see the bottom fitting line here. That went to my brake booster. So I just extended it and just made sure we had brakes. So go over to my little table I got set up for you guys. So here's the spark plugs I'm running. Here's the pulley that I upgraded to. Of course, you guys know about the kit. This is where I got the breather from for the valve cover. And then this is the water pump that I ordered from Frozen Boost and the intercooler. Unfortunately, I don't have the paperwork on the intercooler. So here's my old intake. Like I was showing you right here, the oil. So it's part of the intake, so you gotta work on that. And then like I said, back here is where that Evap system was. So hopefully this video will help you guys out to determine which way you guys want to go. I went this way because right now it's been cheaper to put a Hellcat supercharger on versus a Whipple or a ProCharger right now. I did do all the work myself. I did have a friend of mine, friend Gil, help me decide this way, to be honest with you, and he kind of gave me pointers and kind of helped me out on what to look for, what to do the research on, and get parts for me. So if you guys have any questions, comments, let me know. I hope this helps you guys out a lot. And if there's something that you want me to go in depth on, I will. Just let me know and I'll do the best I can. And if I don't have an answer for you, I'll find somebody that can hopefully have an answer for you guys. Thanks for watching.